Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to discuss about what is meant by flowchart and what are the different symbols which are used to draw the flowchart and few examples for which how do we draw the flowchart. So now let us understand what is meant by flowchart. A flowchart is a diagrammatic representation of sequence of logical steps of the program. So flowchart uses a simple geometric shapes to depict processes and arrows to show the relationship and process or the data flow. So while drawing the flowchart, we use different geometrical shapes to represent the process, and we will connect those processes by using a arrow to show how the data is flowing inside a uh, processes. And a flowchart in a C language is a graphical representation of an algorithm. So for every problem, we first develop a algorithm, and that algorithm is represented graphically by using a flowchart. So we can say a flowchart is a graphical representation of an algorithm. So now let us see what are the different symbols which are used for drawing the flowchart. The first symbol is oval. So this symbol is used to represent start and stop process. And we have a rectangle. So this is used to represent the process, nothing but the mathematical operations which are carried out in a algorithm. So all those will be represented by using a rectangle. A parallelogram is used to represent input and output operations. So the data what we take for the program and what result we display it on the screen. To represent such an operation, we will use a parallelogram, and a decision is represented by using a diamond symbol, and arrow is used to establish a relationship between different processes, and we have a circle. So this is used to connect two or more parts of the flowchart which are on the same page, and this symbol is used to connect two or more parts of the flowcharts which are spread over the different pages. So all these symbols are used to draw the flowchart. So now let us look at few example uh, how a flowchart is drawn. So let us consider an example, that is algorithm and flowchart for addition of two numbers. So this shows the algorithm how to perform the addition of the two numbers. So this algorithm is represented by using a flowchart. So the start is represented by oval, and parallelogram is used to read two numbers from the user, and addition operation is performed, that is represented by using a rectangle. So the result will be stored in sum. So to display the result on the screen, we are using a parallelogram, and at last we are drawing a oval to stop the operation. So here we have used a parallelogram to read input and to display the result on the screen, and we have used the rectangle to show a particular operation. So this is a diagrammatical representation of the addition of two numbers algorithm. So now let us look at another example. So here this flowchart shows a factorial of a given number. To compute the factorial of a given number, so this is the algorithm. So all these precise steps are converted into what here? The diagrammatical representation. The start is represented by using a oval, and we are reading a value of n, And so this is nothing but what here, initialization operation. So therefore we have represented this step within a uh, rectangle, and after that we are computing the factorial of a given number. So therefore this is represented in a rectangle, and the factorial of a given number is computed repeatedly, so till I value is less than or equal to what here, n. So therefore a decision will be taken whether a step will be repeated or not. So depends upon the result of this decision, so we will carry out the operation here. So therefore this is represented by using what here, diamond shape. So here if I value is less than or equal to n, then we will repeat the operation. So therefore this particular arrow is showing the repetition of the operation. Suppose if the I value is not less than or equal to n, then what happens? This step will not be repeated. So the direction of the data flow will be what here, towards the end. So therefore, so if this decision is true, the outcome of this decision is true, then we will repeat the operation. Otherwise, we will stop repeating this operation, and we will display the result on the screen. So therefore, this operation is represented by using a parallelogram. So after that, we will stop the process here. So here the start and stop is represented using a oval, and input and output is represented by using a parallelogram, and rectangle is used to uh, represent the operation, and diamond shape is used to represent the decision. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video.